Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another episode of Muslim Divorce Basics. My name is Naveed Husain. I'm a divorce attorney in Chicago. So today I wanted to go through a petition for dissolution of marriage. So talking about law, obviously we got to get into the paperwork. And so there's really three primary documents that are going to be involved in the divorce. The first is the petition, which starts the case. And there's going to be something called a marital settlement agreement that deals with finances. And there's going to be an allocation judgment that deals with parenting issues. And so the petition is really the first document someone's going to see when they get served. So I thought it'd be important to start with that document. So let's jump right in.
All right. So what we have here is the petition for dissolution of marriage. So this is going to be the document that starts off the divorce. So when somebody's getting served with divorce papers, this is the document that they're going to get. So this is going to be the very first document you look at. And obviously this can be a very jarring experience. It can be very scary, nerve-wracking. And so I just wanted to go through these allegations and how this document works so that we can kind of calm down and see it for what it is. And also, there's a lot that we can learn from this document itself, and it could be applicable to learn how to read other legal documents. So let's start off at the top. So the top is going to be considered the caption. And there's so much information that we can learn from the caption. For example, what county this is filed in, what state this is filed in, who is the petitioner, who's the respondent, meaning who filed the case, and who's the one being served. The case number actually tells us a lot. This is the year that the case was filed in. This is the division that it was filed in. So here would be divorce. And then we have the number, so the actual case number. So this is actually telling us which numbered case this was filed in that year. So for example, this is the 123rd case that was filed in the year 2022. Again, I made this up, but that's how it works. Right underneath the caption is going to be the title of the particular legal document. So here, this is the petition for dissolution of marriage. It can say order, it can say motion, it can say notice. So, the title of what this document is supposed to be is going to be in the middle of the page. And this caption and titling process is pretty standard across states and also in federal court. So this is basically you writing to the judge, or the petitioner writing to the judge, right? And so this is going to be structured with allegations for the first few pages. And then we're going to have the prayer for relief, meaning this is what we're asking the judge to do based off of what we said above. And then it's just going to be the signatures and the verification and saying that all of this is under the penalties of perjury. So beginning with the allegations, the first 8 or 9 are going to be just basic allegations so that to cover the bases that you are allowed to file in this court. So for example, this is my name, this is where I reside, I live in Illinois, and this is my employment status. Same thing is going to be for the respondent. There's certain laws that special service that's required for military members. You have to state when you were married, where you were married, that there's no other cases pending. So you can't have a case pending in India and one pending over here. And then you have to say that irreconcilable differences have caused the breakdown of the marriage. So Illinois has a no-fault rules, meaning that this is all you really need to say. You don't have to talk about abuse. Really, the court doesn't care why you're getting divorced. This is all that is going to be necessary for you to state. How many children were born, whether children were born or adopted. Now this next part, so the first 8 allegations here are kind of the standard, right? This is just to get the ball rolling. It's going to be kind of a plug and chug. The rest of this is also plug and chug in the sense that every lawyer is going to write their best case scenario in the petition. So here, for example, they're asking for sole decision making, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to get sole decision making. This is what they're asking for, or this is what they're saying. They're saying that I should get sole decision making, but it doesn't mean they're going to get it. For example, that certain property has been accumulated throughout the course of the marriage and that should be divided. This is where they're saying that maintenance, we would like to have maintenance because to establish the standard of living during the marriage. Child support should be paid, that attorney's fees should be paid. So these allegations, they seem very harsh. They seem very absolute. But, again, this is not necessarily the stress about the facts and circumstances of the particular case is going to determine the outcome. Now, the next part is the prayer for relief. And so this is, basically I want a divorce. I want all of my non-marital property. I want whatever is due to me. I want maintenance. I want sole decision making. Basically, this is what you want based off the allegations that you made here. And then the signatures are below. So again, this is just a step in the litigation. It's just a technicality, a formality to have the divorce be started. What really matters is going to be the allocation judgment that deals with parenting issues and the marital settlement agreement that deals with finances.
All right, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. Please consider subscribing to stay up to date on future videos. And inshallah, until next time, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.